So, I had so much fun making mistakes on my Gaslands War Rig, I thought I'd try again on an Airfix quick build kit, just to see what I hadn't learnt. My name is Aaron, and you're watching Terrain by Aaron. So I had an idea which I didn't follow through on with the windscreen, and that's just the start of a few blunders in this video. Let's forget the windscreen for now and marvel at all the pieces of this Airfix quick build, which is just basically cheap Lego. But for legal reasons, Airfix call it quick build. And right off the bat, I have to tell you, there was nothing quick about this build. In fact, some of the pieces that didn't fit I just left out or glued them into place. For instance, take the door trims, those black things either side of the base. They kept popping off so much I thought they had prior engagements at one point, and in the end just left them off because they were wrecking my head. Who said scratch building was stress free? Here you can see me pondering life choices and wondering why the hell these door trims won't stay on. It got so bad, I even tried to fit them the other way and then realised there was only one way that they would go on, but they wouldn't go on, so I just binned them. I've skipped a few steps as it was all boring, just me fixing dodgy Lego pieces together. And here's another dodgy piece. The bonnet wouldn't fit properly. As soon as I put that on, it would pop back out. I tell you, this kit was just terrible. I don't know if it was too old, or I mean, I didn't even get any transfers. And I'm ranting about a plastic model kit. I need to find my inner calm. And we're back. I took a chill pill, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back with the car built. Now the car bonnet, I finally managed to take that off. Just take it all off, because I just need to paint every piece now. I'm gonna do it panel by panel because I'm a glutton for punishment. I start the paint job by crudely painting the rims black. I then paint a brown colour as the base coat over the car panels, as I want to add chipping medium later. And it was at this exact point in the build things started to go wrong. In my defence, it had been a long day at work and I was thirsty, so took a 20-minute break to kick back and turn the brain off. And when I came back to the build, I applied a yellow just slightly over the brown, so the brown was still showing. And then when all that had dried, I applied the main colour, which was blue. Okay, hands up who's realised what I've not done. Hang on, I'll do a quick hand count. 12, 17, 25. Yep, I forgot to add the chipping medium. So from dodgy Lego bits not wanting to fit to forgetting to add the chipping medium, I basically learnt nothing from my previous Gaslands build, but ploughing on like the last person fully clothed in a sauna, I applied a lighter toned blue. While I do that, I'll drop some subscribers' names on screen who left comments that made me LOL. I'm hip, I'm down with the kids. Please keep the comments coming, it helps, and if you're not already, then hitting the subscribe button makes me a happy person, even if this build didn't. Right, this is the part in the build where, had I used chipping medium, I would have applied a wet ear pokey stick and rubbed away the top layer of paint, revealing all the different colours underneath. I'm rubbing this so hard I'm expecting a genie to appear any second. And for those of you thinking rude thoughts right now, shame on you. So after a long time rubbing, I got some results. Not perfect, but it'll do. For my next trick, I decided to open up the bonnet so I could have a silly over-the-top engine poking through. Now I can't find my cutting tool, so I'm going old school. 2 blades, but no accidents later, I have a hole in the bonnet. Remember right at the start with the windshield? I just scuffed it up with the other half's nail file. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I had to use glue to get panels to stay into place. If Airfix would like to redeem themselves by sending me a couple of kits to prove it wasn't me being a doofus with fitting parts, by all means, email me. So that's the car put together, now it's on to the wheels. Before we do that, it's code word time! Want to leave a comment? Incorporate this code word into your comment so I know you reached here before reaching for the fast forward button. And the code word is Mustang Sally. Please also like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bloody hell, the wheels. Almost forgot about them. Granny grating or mesh to stop creepy crawlies walking into the place of residence is added to the windshield. Let's add a peephole so our driver can see out. I'm going to add some aluminum or aluminium foil for the back window. I gently press down using a pencil just to make it look like there's some sort of rivets going on around the edges. No sexy back, rather sticky back so it's easy to fit. And who knew I could reference a Justin Timberlake song into one of my videos. Genius. More grating going in on the other windows. Something from a kid's toy will be cut down and added to the vehicle. I cut down some pokey ear sticks to use as bars and used longer ones just to go vertically. Hang on, horizontally? Yeah, horizontally or vertically, whichever way you're watching this video. Adding the oversized front grille to the windshield. I'm going to try some of this pigment powder and add it with some water to try and make some crusty sort of spots. Not sure if it'll work, but hey, look, it can't get any worse than what this build is already. I've rustled up an engine from some old model kits and glued that V8 bad boy onto the bonnet or engine, or onto the engine, which, oh, you know what I mean. I found this on my shelf. I have no idea when I bought it, but it has weapons I can use for my Gaslands car. Brilliant. And I'm sure some of you out there know where I can buy small parts for Gaslands cars. If you do, drop me a comment, or if you're shy, an email. I just need to know where I can find bits and pieces like this sort of stuff. I don't have a 3D printer because I don't have a laptop. Ooh, we're nearly there. The wheels are going on. Just attaching the gun to the side would be okay, but if I cut down some pokey sticks, it could look like a bracket which the weapon could attach to. Okay, I didn't do it on that side simply because that had a kind of like a hole, so it just looked like I could weld that straight onto the side. That's the missile launcher thingamajig. Thingamajig. I'm going to add a couple of gas canisters either side just to sort of like bulk out the engine. I have no idea what role they take part in this engine bit, but damn, I think it looks cool. Okay, now it's time for the big gun and oh dear. I made a mistake. Okay, so I'm going to rip that off and make some more brackets for the other side and stick the big missile shooter thing on that side. Yeah, here we go. More bracket foreplay. Now it's time for the really big gun. Here we go. I think the car's pretty well tooled up, don't you? I'm going to add this gas canister thing at the back because I just like the way it looks. And then just to top it off, I have something that looks like an exhaust. I don't know, I'm just going to stick so it all gels together. I'm going to stick these, I don't know, plates either side, just to sort of like give the driver a little bit more protection. These also came from the Warhammer 40k kit. Now this is probably where I went overboard and spoilt the entire look, but I thought it needed a roof rack because post-apocalyptic Gaslands, gonna need your own fuel, so just put some canisters in amongst some more of that piping. I'm going to stick a weapons crate at the back just in case you're out and about of the car and you need access to a gun quickly. I don't know, kids, I'm making this up. And then to top it all off, a jerry can either side of the drums. I'm going to cut down the sprues because I don't like the hubcaps of the car, and if I make some spikes from these sprues I can stick them onto the hubcaps of the wheels. I don't know if you can see in this shot, but the hubcaps have a slight gap in between, so doing this with the spikes covers that gap and also makes it look badass and mean looking. I chopped the head off a Mini that I've had for years and thought I'll just stick that on, and it looks like, I don't know, some sort of mask that the driver of this vehicle has collected and decided to display it on the front of his car. So what I'm doing now is using the weathering powders to rust it up and give it that sort of dusty desert look, simply because it was no bueno with the chipping medium. My bad. The glamour shots are coming next, so all that's left for me to say is please like, subscribe, all that YouTubery stuff to the channel. If you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. I love getting the comments telling me what I should have done or any more ideas of what stuff I should do. And until next time, thanks for watching everybody. Keep scratching that build.